then ask after that to take that, your Google document, and process with Gemini. And in that document, you can create, for example, I don't know, several topics with a short description, for example, and ask Gemini to improve it or extend or anything like that. And
Yeah.
that might help you to build content faster. It cannot replace you 100%, but it can just speed it up. And for example, we'll spend half a day, but we'll build content for the next 30 days. And that may save a lot of time.
Yes, yes. Yeah, there's Gemini, there's Claude, and there's,
And like, I know every person uses AI in different way. I personally prefer to use uh, ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude from Anthropic as long as it solves the problem. If it doesn't
yes.
solve the problem, after that I go for some specific tools, because many tools you have there on the market, they actually an layer between you and some of these three. So
Mhm.
it actually adds not much value, and it's better to do that yourself and start yourself with the original tools. And if you believe that's not enough, after that, move to something more complicated.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because, the trend right now, just go to some coding tool, create quickly some front end site, put some prompt behind, and connect ChatGPT or Gemini or anything else. So particularly, what value do you get from that? Just some nice prompt between you and original tool. It doesn't make any sense for me. You can create your prompt yourself. You can even ask any of these LMs to create prompt for you and improve it. That's also a very good technique. You can, just put basic prompt inside Gemini and ask improve it, and it will create very nice prompt for you, which will do the job. But you have much more control over that. You can connect that to your Google Drive and use documents from your Google Drive. And that brings you much more flexibility, especially in these early steps when you need to figure out yourself what exactly you need to create. Because these first steps, that's my approach. I know maybe not everyone does like that, but the first steps I usually do myself just to ensure that the whole process is right. Because if it's wrong, doesn't matter what tool I will use later. It's originally wrong in Foundation. So Foundation I usually play directly with the AI tools, and after that move on. And after that, if you have like some stable process, you can reach us in this case, and we can automate it. Actually, we can just move it from just chatting with a Gemini, put it in some sequence of actions where you just press one button and get, result at the very end. So you don't need to repeat again and again, prompting again and again, putting documents inside Gemini. All this routine job can be automated.
Mm, 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 mm. That is, yeah, that is interesting to make it more automated and stuff. Um,
Yeah, yeah, and like some of clients, for example, they right now they are on Microsoft platform. Microsoft prefer OpenAI. They have OpenAI in their environment. They
mhm.
just have a document spreadsheet. They put all information in the spreadsheet. Just click a button, and after that, get result on the very end. So they don't need to repeat all routine job in the middle.
Mm,
But
So,
first of all, they created that flow manually, and after that, they understand the whole flow. We discussed the details and automated that in the final version.
mhm, mhm. No, I see what you're saying. I was gonna use this another AI tool, Brand Butler, as far as helping me with the whole social media and all this other stuff.
Okay.
The back end and
Yeah.
yeah, website creation, brand, logo, all that.
Yeah.
you
Totally makes
you
sense.
you seem to have a lot of knowledge about tools. Where are you getting that awareness? Are you a part of a lot of groups? Are you a part of a training group or somebody who is?
Oh no, no, it's just me. I love knowledge, and I had to learn how to do my own branding. And as I start with this another business, I have to do and do that. There was a AI marketing summit in Dallas not last weekend, but the weekend before. And I went to that, and there was, like 350 people and stuff, and all in the sort of AI marketing, social media, all this stuff. And
So you were a part of that, and did they take some money or they were
I
sharing?
know there was a friend of mine that was speaking, and so he gave me a ticket, and I said, sure, for $12, I'll drive 4 hours to Dallas and get all this information overload and all that. But it was fun for me, because I enjoy information and stuff
Yeah.
that I can use, and that's what I needed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And what was the name of the summit?
Um, AI marketing world or something like
Okay.
that. There is Austin Armstrong is the one that created it,
Yeah.
and he is one of the, what is he? What is his company? I can't think of his company. Or he's a YouTuber that went
Yeah.
on to become big and
Yeah.
all this stuff.
What we excel
And they had Go High Level there, and
yeah.
who was the branded, and then who else? There were some other Agentic was there.
Hmm.
Here, Anik, what's his name? Singal. Do you
I
know
don't
this guy?
remember. I
Oh,
don't.
okay. He created a company called Agentic,
Oh,
and using AI tools to what was he trying to do? The videos, to make it where you have your AI avatar that is very similar to you, and make videos content like that and stuff. And there's some
mhm.
other lots of back end stuff that he's doing.
Fantastic. I think a lot of shy
I'll
people.
let you know next time when when that
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
comes around.
And why don't I will send you an email and you can also respond. And I believe knowledge is I also believe knowledge is very good. And you
Yeah,
are,
knowledge is power.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are getting a lot of information from all sides, and that I think it is great. So you are use you to your in your business now. You are going to use AI into content creation, content management, and then also implementation of that content and managing that content on different social media channels because and you
Yeah,
don't.
I don't necessarily want to. I mean, I will like to use influencers to handle some of that stuff, because I mean they're good at that stuff. I don't, I mean, I will post some of my stuff on YouTube. That's what I'm hoping, and not relying so much on social media to get me business, but have some kind of a maintenance level. Um, and yeah, some kind of way to manage these paid ads, and or that kind of or
Yeah,
even this sales cycle, to manage the back end.
yeah.
um
You
because
know,
I don't have background knowledge on some of this stuff. I'm learning as I go, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting
and
there.
that's the best way to learn, Nisha. And I think you are learning in the right way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a stumbling block. And what would be nice is, yeah, I don't want to go into another business idea because it
Yeah,
involves selling, and I don't want to do selling.
yeah.
It
I
was
understand. So,
what it was finding leads for companies and then selling leads. You can
mhm,
sell leads to realtors, you can sell leads to loan officers, and I have those licenses, so that's why I know those. um,
okay.
or even any of the companies that have to the insurance and financial sector, and that those companies, you can sell them leads. And that would be nice to have a AI tool to be able to get that and sell them
Yeah, no, fantastic.
as a business.
Yeah. Oh, that it's all required, and and actually getting leads is a very hard thing also. People
Yes, yes,
spend
yes.
people spend a lot of money to get leads and then implementation of that. But anyway, AI can do bunch of stuff, and we like in our case, we excel in custom AI creation, custom AI agents, and custom digital employees and custom software because we feel that there are so many. When you use in your experience as a nurse also as an entrepreneur, you see people using multiple softwares and multiple apps, and in between the apps, there are many cracks. There are
Yes.
many things, we call it in India, we can call it as a missed catches, There are
Yeah.
so many missed catches in those kind of things, and we need some kind of a net to capture that and some kind of a mesh to connect all these things together. And we excel in those kind of things, and we excel in then, our goal right now, Yevgen and I always talk about is that if we do not increase the if we do not double the output of any business, like a running business, like suppose you have 10 employees and they're all busy, if we don't increase the double your output, then we're not in the right business. We will at least double your output in a shortest possible time. I don't within the implementation and within the next 3 to 4 months, you will see that your people are giving the more output, each and every one. Like you will be able to handle more inquiries. Your people will be able to create more estimates. Your people will be able to deliver more value. So all that put together can even create a 5x improvement in your business. And if you don't do that and your competition is doing it, good luck. You
Right.
can be stubborn, and you can I always tell people, you can be stubborn and you can say, I don't AI doesn't bother me. It's okay, but somebody is working on the project, in the market, down the street, and that person is going to have double the output and 5x at least the impact on his business. He's going to meet more customers while you are struggling with daily hustle, right? Daily problems. And that's the question a business owner or an entrepreneur has to take when they want to decide whether they want to be on this journey or not. Now, the journey can be with us or with anybody, but I would like everybody to consider that this journey is very important for their existence.
Yeah, for the home care side, there is a Tuesday morning meetup that they have. I forget, seniors in networking. It's called. What is that group? I have to sit there and look through on my.
Seniors in networking, I would love to be a part of that group.
Yeah, because and it's Tuesday morning at 8 to 10, and they have different locations. SIS, I think, is the group name. I have to find them and get a
Yeah,
hold.
I will find out because, I have been trying to get myself also as an investor into, like I told you, into senior care homes. And in fact, I
So
was
you want to buy a home, and yeah.
I already own homes, and I need to convert two of them into. I have a home in Baytown, Houston, near Houston, and I was talking to the.
Are you in Austin now?
I'm in Austin now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We should get together and talk.
Okay.
Because there is another guy implementing AI in home care, Richard McLemore.
Okay.
And he had a company in Israel that was doing some of this AI detection, like a patient has a diaper on, and how can you detect when they wet that diaper and go in and change it so they don't have skin breakdown. He was working on that, and then bed alarms when a patient gets up, that to be able to, the caregiver in this case, he was trying to buy a home that was housing I forget 8 or 10 people and stuff, and he was trying to do that. And I was like, okay, Richard, focus on what you want. And he already had the AI tools, and he needed to just get the home and set it up, and
Yeah.
he was
So
working on that
yeah.
portion.
So he needs a home basically where there are 8, 10
And I don't
agents.
know where he is at now at this point, because that was about a year ago when I had breakfast with him, and we sat there and talked about all this. And
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah. No, I would love to meet him also. Where in Austin are you?
I am in Westlake.
Okay, Westlake. And so let's be in touch. And, I will send you an email today, and we can close this session today, and then,
Yeah.
we-
John, what's his last name? I can't think of the guy that does seniors in CIS networking. He would have connections to help you, and
yeah, yeah. No,
so
that's an
you're trying to take take a home, and there is I had a friend in Dallas that has his own franchise, and he wanted me to get into senior home care and do that, and I was like, no, I didn't want to do that because it was just too much regulations, the Medicare regulations and all that, and I said, there's better ways to make money here. I mean,
Yeah, goal is to make more money. I understand. So there are better ways. So let's be in touch, Nisha, and thank you very much for your time. And we are always welcome you if you have any questions about AI and how we can help your business. Like we are not creating sensors and all that stuff right now and building new startup ideas. We enable other companies do that. We can be technical founders of the for a right price and the right product, we can be technical founders also. And because we have a team in East Europe, and we have a very highly vetted team of engineers, and we can do a lot of work.
oh wow, yeah, you should continue going to the India chambers, but there are other chambers that are also good.
Yeah, there are 50 of them in the Austin metro area, and I'm going to talk to all of them now.
Yeah, there is a Central Austin chamber over there. I'm meeting at 12th and Lamar. They seem to have a bigger, number because there's a huge demand for your stuff. You just have to get out there and put yourself out there because everybody's going in a frenzy. I have a friend that is like, he's worth like 600 million, right? And he's like, I don't know which AI stuff to invest. I have yeah, and because it just gets overwhelming because he's used to the commercial real estate and the real estate, and he's like, I know I want to do a crypto coin and all this stuff, and then he was doing that and oil and all this.
Yeah,
And yeah.
I understand. So 600 million is a nice problem to have. So
Yeah, he got there through real estate and Google stock. That's how it
yeah.
started.
Okay, so nice meeting you, and let's be in touch. We can close the session today. We can meet next week again.
All right.
Thank you,
Yeah, thank
everyone.
you. I appreciate it, and I'll come up with more people.
Thank you. Bye.
Sure. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.